Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM 2012. It's time to enter this room of death!
Enemies rolling up!
A valiant effort. A beacon of intelligence and exceptional loyalty. Easily adapted to serve our needs. Still, despite such great hopes, they were unable to embrace the gift. Another wasted example.
The Thin Men, of course, which we all know and hate, now stand before us. Most of our people, of course, are unable to get in the room, which is a bit annoying. But if they attempt to encircle us, we'll be right. We've got everyone watching the doors. We're pretty much having a parade through all the various creatures that the aliens have put together. It's a bit unfair, you can't even see us back there. So we're gonna all take a nice chunk of poison damage.
I'm alright!
It's gonna mean Medikit applications all around. I thought Titan Armor was meant to be immune to that. Oh, they're wearing Ghost Armor, that's why. They literally found the two people they could have hit. Alright, kill them, will you? You were flanking!
Burning through ammo fast!
Alright. Get in here, guys. Alright. Who's finished his turn? A good elimination.
X-ray down.
But I don't want to lose King doing it, so... Can we get anyone in there to save the day? Yes, we can, is the answer. Yes, we can. An alien grenade should serve us well.
Suck on this!
There we go. It's a little bit disturbing, there's so much poison around.
Enemy in sight!
Oh, there's another one over there. Didn't realise that until I went over there, but that's okay. Jumping down and jumping up again, because he can. May have been a door down there after all. There was. It just was covered by shadow. Oh well. He should be safe in here. Alive, these people have ridiculous aim. Everyone's taking chunks of poison damage. You're gonna need to heal off after this, because we're taking a lot of hits. Alright. Kill it, will you? Thank you. Alright, King, get to the door. You already were poisoned.
So good. Ready to rock.
Alright, everyone needs a heal, basically. We're gonna have to prioritise it. We have 5 Medikit applications and 4 people are injured, so... Pretty much the people who are most dead will get a heal. Unfortunately, this time Skynox will miss out. And I'm still going to save 2 for the Ghost. Ghost doesn't need one just yet. But our other 2 friends will need heals. So he'll get over there and provide some Magic Mystic healing next turn. These people take visible flinches from the poison damage. He's under 50% health, he needs the heal. Skynox will get over there. And will provide a Magic Mystic heal next turn. At least we've kept both of our all 4 of our rockets at the ready. Ghost has become a pseudo sniper in his own right. He can basically, if he can see something, he can deal 5 damage to it. Alright, it's time to fix that up.
Rub some dirt on it, you wimp.
The poison has been cured. It's good stuff. Open the door, will you? Mutants, is it mutants? What is it next? Tell me! Mutants!
They are incapable of brilliance, of independence. They will never be more than primitive warriors, serving only to fight and die, as did those who came before them.
8 damage was dealt to this mutant. There's a reasonably large number of mutants, which gives me a slight pause. I'm not happy dealing with 8 or 5 at once, and there's a melee one downstairs, which will eat our face if we're not careful. So we're going to have to get a little bit guarded. Can you see any from up here? No, you can't. And I don't want to remain bunched up either, because they will just use grenades and pummel us to death with them. So, just going to have to get out there, be bold. Ghost may come in handy though. If he can mind control one of them, that would be a great help. But I'm not going to get him killed doing it. So I can't unfortunately inflict sonic storms where he can't see. A bit annoying, but there you go. That's actually a terrible position. Come back. That's a terrible spot. Alright. What can you kill easily? Attempt to kill that one. Alright, failed. Don't die, how's that? Not a good start towards not dying. Gotta admit. There's the alien grenade. It's on 3 health now. And completely exposed cover. I think this might be goodbye, King. That's a good miss. Keep missing.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
King will run for his life. Okay, he's survived. He's okay. Melee one comes upstairs. Okay, he's critically wounded. Well, he's basically dead. Because none of my guys have learnt the revive skill, so he is dead. King can fire twice. A rocket launcher would do 12 damage. To be honest, it's necessary at this stage. We need to even the scoreboard. See, he's honestly not worth healing. It's as simple as that. The ghost can see the target, but there could be more what's the word? More utility in eliminating these units down here. There we go. Ghost shows us how it's done by dealing 17 damage to both targets. This mutant should be easily dealt with now. It's a shame that King's now down as well. But we're down to 4 operatives. We honestly can't afford to lose too many more. Alright, how many heals do we have? 1, 2. I could keep him alive for morale. But then we run... I'll probably keep him alive for morale, just because we can. But it's the only reason why.
You're good. Just stay with me.
So he's not dead, which is nice, but it's a bit like how people in Deus Ex are unconscious. They never get up, they're just unconscious. forever. So, we need to play this one very cagely now. We have 2 medikit applications. We have 2 rockets remaining. Although that rift power is very good. We really can't afford to lose Wogan, or we can't afford to lose anyone else, basically. We can't be aggressive like that again. If I'd taken combat stims, then maybe, but I didn't, so... Alright, Skynox, let's come on down. There's another open area down there. I'm not getting any closer to it. It's no doubt got vehicles in there, and I'm not wanting to deal with vehicles about a full turn. So we're not going to. And now the Ghost, who's done pretty good so far, gotta be honest. Alright. Well, what's over there, Skynox?
An artificial warrior created to supplement the limitations of the many failures, crafted with a singular purpose. It ultimately contributes little to our cause. Still, there is hope as the new one approaches.
Combat stim, good idea. These facial reconstruction lasers hurt badly. We're also not ready on Rift. So there's not little that this man can do other than hunker down. KOR will provide us with some smoke grenadage, which has only got 1, and I don't want to waste it, so... Reload. I'm not going to provoke them. I'm actually going to get Skynox to pull back slightly. Unfortunately, they've actually activated anyway. I didn't realise. It's 3 damage. Fortunately, the combat stim doing its job well. It'll get a second shot. Oh, the second one's advancing. Stay close enough together, please. I want to hit you both with 1 rocket. Cluster bombs are about to fire. Still. Ghost activated. And we have 1 rocket, which we will use upon these. It's worth it. This is going to be the hard bit. It was always going to be the hard bit. Dual Soctopods. They're shredded, and they've both taken 18 damage directly to the face. So, if anything's going to help, that should. 80% chance to hit. And there's the shredder bonus as well. It's 10 damage on the first one. And now Spider advances. Finish it off, will you? Oh, he can't see it. And then grenade it then.
Fastball special.
Soctopod down. Ghost will tentatively advance because he's got a rift next turn, but not this turn. Facial construction laser deals 9 damage and 4 to Wogan as well. KOR is panicked as well. Don't panic, guys. Dealing more damage to Wogan. Fortunately, the combat stim doing its job just fine. Unfortunately, Skynox is now critically wounded. Gotta do what needs done. Get it done, Wogan. Come on. Kill it. It missed! Don't miss a giant robot! Come on. I'm not having my crew die to this. Takes a reaction shot, but fortunately lightning reflexes does its job just fine. It refires with just a little pitiful plasma gun. Fortunately we have Rift. which should finish it off. Major Ghost has entered the motion.
Prove that this was a worthy man, that we were justified in our efforts. This will bring about our redemption and usher in our future.
I'm slightly concerned because, well, we're down to 3 operatives. We have 1 medikit. Wogan's on 1 health. The medikit will be going on Ghost, there's no questioning that. But we can't afford to lose any more DPS. We're gonna die. Alright. Sonic inspiration time, I think. We need to boost these guys, Will.
I give you strength.
Yeah. Well, you need to give us strength, man. We're not looking fantastic. Fortunately, KOR's at full health. Mutant Elite takes a reaction shot just because why not? Fortunately, it
Show me
misses.
fire.
It was a good call being a Mutant Elite, though.
The enemy's in sight.
We are flanking the target, which is good. Let's take a shot. It's a good hit, actually. It's a good hit. Wogan, unfortunately, can't see the target, so he will overwatch. Combat Sim did its job, it saved Wogan's life. That's a good job as far as I'm concerned. Ghost will be inflicting some molecular control next turn. Grenade. It's 5 damage dealt to the face of the KOR, the bubbly man. Ten more damage was dealt to his face. We are rapidly losing out. Okay, Skynox has passed. Ghost getting down and dirty. Come on, I want to win this. Suppress it.
Come on.
Oh, this is so tense. I have like no health at all. I may have lost too many guys to actually finish this game.
What end is this? Success, and yet they fall. They continue to fall.
Well, KOR's down. Wogan is literally a man who's got attack and no defense. No defense. And unfortunately, we can't actually attack our own guys. We can't manually attack. Literally just gonna have to wait for him to go and get himself killed. So, brilliant. So we have no more healing. I think losing Quicksilly was probably the end of the mission, honestly. We could have afforded to have lost a heavy, or one support and not have any problems. But losing both a heavy, both supports and the sniper, we're looking really in trouble. You might as well scout for us, but even if we do that, then you'll just go and shoot us in the back. It's really a problem. Oh no, we can rift him. Rift him! Yes, do it! Confirmed. Rift him! Thank you. Well, I might have done my job. I've let the hero survive. And the hero is rather awesome, gotta admit. His 4 psionic abilities are fantastic. But, yeah, things aren't looking crash hard, I must admit. So KOR's about to die. Just take another morale hit.
We got a KIA.
Don't panic, Wogan.
And so it has come to pass. Our highest hope, our closest match, and still they join a long line of failures.
Sorry to disappoint you, aliens. Come on. Alright, Wogan. I think there's a door there. We can never tell. They're always glitchy, these doors. Is it a door? Tell us, game. It's a door, but it's already open. Okay, fine. It looks completely exposed back there. Like, I'm not going in there. You can bet I'm not going in there. Alright, we've got 2 operatives, speeding up the rate of turns.
No retreat, no surrender.
It's a good attitude to have in this moment of truth. Boosting our will even further, our good old friend Ghost has got a good 146 will. He's inspired, but he has a battle fatigue, which does weaken his will somewhat. We're going to get Wogan to stand here. It's completely exposed, but that way he can take cover, whichever cover's appropriate. This looks like the bridge, honestly, or very close to it. We're getting very close. Get there. There's an ethereal. Hi! You're the final boss from the looks of things.
Behold the greatest failure of the Imperial ones. We who failed to ascend as they thought we would.
What's the final boss?
We who were cast out. We who were doomed to feed on the gift of lesser beings. As we sought to uplift them, to prepare them for what lies ahead.
He's got reinforcements, unfortunately. Quite a few mutant elites. Well, Ghost, what do you reckon we should do? Run away like a small child? It's a good plan. Can you ghost Wogan? Unfortunately not. I don't like Wogan's chances. If we can find some full cover in here, somewhere, that would be a good plan. It's actually quite a bad room for cover, because those have got open areas here, so you can't actually get cover. Try there. Because if we can mind control the mutant elites, the mutant elites can fire back at the enemies. Are there other ethereals? Mind controlled.
Ineffective. Our search for the perfect specimen was driven by our own quickening limitation. And now, at long last,
We can create a devastating sonic storm. Isn't going to do any good. Mind control. He's already silent. Could get him. Or him. Or could rift. Let's get him. It's going to be a battle of wits. We are flanking that ethereal. It's probably going to get silenced though. Oh wow, we're just hit by that. Oh my goodness. The game just crashed! Oh my goodness. Well, this is why we save. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. And we're back with XCOM 2012 after the crash and after I had lunch, because it's always good to have lunch after a good crash. And let's get up here and see the threats before us. We have Wogan. and a few mutant elites, which we can immediately dispose of. So we're going to get Rift out there, inflict a nice Rift here, which should easily damage that. And I believe there's an ethereal around here somewhere too, so it should just do some good damage. That mutant's instantly killed. That turns over. Logan will probably come out here and then get killed pretty quickly. Oh, Ghost is looking pretty exposed.
Watch the flanks.
Here comes a standard ethereal. There's two standard ethereals and an uber ethereal. So that Rift pretty much killed Wogan immediately. We're down to one operative, solo operative, right, as some would say. Should do the voice. Solo operative, right? And some ethereals are randomly getting some free damage off the resisted that mind fray, which is good. So some mutants are getting some free damage off that. This elite will instantly get itself killed by this Rift. That Rift did its job well. Meanwhile, our good old ghosty friend is going to run off over here. Just having a quick look at his will stat. It's currently 116. Alas, he's not able to activate Science-Piration for another 2 turns. So this is going to stand up here in Overwatch. Nothing else we can do. That Rift is going to hurt us if we get down. And he's mind controlled. Alright, well. What happens now? Don't we lose the game? Apparently not. Apparently our will to survive is so strong that we regain control of our good friend Ghost down here. We're going to activate Science-Piration.
I give you strength.
Good move, I think. Alright, let's get up here to the cover. And Overwatch. Oh, there's the target. It's a good hit. 4 damage dealt to the Uber Ethereal, which just sits there looking so pretentious. Ghost takes 2 damage from that psionic attack, but fortunately our psionic strength is so strong that we're able to withstand a good number of them. We're going to do a psionic storm immediately on the target. It's a battle of wits, a duel of fates, mind versus mind. 7 damage to the ethereal elite, sorry, the mutant elite. The mind control attempt failed, and the enemy is down to 2 hit points. 1 mind fray would kill them. Possibly a flush would do the same. You know what, let's do it.
Rousting them out of their holes.
This is not yours. You need our guidance to own this power. Without us, what are you?
Gotta give credit to Ghost. One night and army. You know what to do, Ghost. Do it!
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole.
That's not good.
At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
Do it, Ghost! You've already saved the whole planet. Do it again.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
motion.
What direction? What direction?
Huh?
And that was XCOM 2012. Ghost, the one-man army, taking out the alien menace, and then sacrificing himself in order to save the planet from the self-destructing ship. It's obviously a low-bearing boss. And, yeah, humanity's savior, Earth first. The second wave is coming. New custom game availables are now available for your next XCOM of XCOM Enemy Unknown. Victory! Classic difficulty. Stat, my overall score is 11 grand versus the world. I am elite in comparison to everyone else. And I did it in 309 days versus over a year for most people. We won 40 battles, the world won more battles. We lost 3 battles, the world only lost 0.34. Okay. We killed less aliens than the world. We lost a lot more soldiers than the world. And we funded 25 countries. The world had more countries. And we lost more countries than the world. We waited a long time to take the base out, but not as long to get the sonic device. The days until the sonic soldier recovered was quicker. And you know what? That Dr. Valen was so scared about saying, you know, what are we going to become as a species now that we've discovered it? We only ever had one sonic soldier, and he's gone, so we don't have to worry about it again. Next, we have battles fought. 43, the world had more battles. I won. Well, 3 less battles than I should have, but that's okay. We killed a large number of aliens. The average shot accuracy was 64%. If you ask me, it was probably lower. The average damage per shot was 66.3. The world's damage was far better than mine. And the number of turns per battle, well, I did it slightly quicker. 1 shot kills, 273. Most of that would be quick silly, I bet you. 1 shot deaths, 14. Not good. Aliens killed by explosives, 80. Dr. Valen cringes in fear. Soldiers hired, 20. The world hired more soldiers. OTS upgrades purchased, 5, whatever those are. Days until the first kernel, 64 days. That was probably DLC, man. The world had more days for that. Days spent in infirmary, almost a year. Sonic soldiers, we had 1 to rule them all. We shot down 10 UFOs. We lost an interceptor, but hired 4. We built 1 firestorm because we only needed 1. We only used it once. Days until the first firestorm was built, forever. Weapon fragments. Interceptions aborted, 1. The world aborted more interceptions. I never used an aim assist, or a defense matrix, or a satellite tracking because I'm awesome. My pilots know what they're doing. Scientists. I had 80 scientists. The world has over 300,000 scientists. We built no laboratories, and we discovered 47 technologies. Clearly the world managed to capture an ethereal or capture some other units alive and got some more techs, because we were out of techs. Average days per technology, I spent a little bit slower about that. We captured 3 alien species alive, and the world captured a few more. That's where the extra techs come from. I had 80 engineers versus the world's 300,000. We built 2 workshops, the world built 3. We constructed 112 items, built 12 facilities. There was 8 adjacency bonuses versus the world's 10, and we completed 15. We completed 15 Foundry projects. We earned a total credits of 20,000 credits, or Sporbucks. The world earns a lot more. We spent 16 grand of those. We recovered a grand of Elysium, and we used 900 of it. We recovered a lot of alien alloys, and we used a good chunk of it too. 12 funding countries. We received plenty of funding. That's where the majority of our income came from. Grey market sales was 3 grand, the rest obviously came from missions. Continent bonuses 3, the world got a few more. Satellites launched 15. I launched more satellites, but then again I did lose 2. Days until second satellite, 21, faster than the world. Days until third, 36, faster than the world. Days until first continent covered, 96, 86. I can say numbers. Okay, and credits. We get to have credits. Fraxis Games, the games people that brought us Alpha Centauri and Civilization 3 onwards, I think. Although it's the same people that did it, the early ones, let's be honest. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed XCOM 2012. The good news is that everybody died, but we did it in such a way that we still won the game. That's right, we lost everybody, and then lost Ghost as well. But Ghost, gotta give credit to him, he was able to take on the best of the best, and he did it. Gotta give credit to the Terrans, they know what they're doing. Humanity prevails, and I, your host, Kilkakon, representing Conflux Games, was able to give it to you. So we have lots of credits that we're not really interested in, but hey, we're looking at them while I speak nonsense! Love it. I'm glad to come out with a win. Honestly, I was very concerned that I was going to not come out with a win when we were down to 1 operative, but that 1 operative was the best operative. And that's all that matters. The hero performs as a hero should, taking out the enemy and then sacrificing himself. Of course, the ultimate hero would have actually had a third option and figured out not only how to fly the ship, but also how to activate the escape pod. But hey, that's how it works. What about Schmidt? That's what I say. Good on you, Arn Schmidt. So, that has been XCOM 2012. It's been a bit of a buggy journey, even on the last mission, representing with 1 more crash. I have been running it on Windows XP, just to spite Fraxis, because the only reason it doesn't work on XP is because they didn't do their jobs properly. Literally, that's it. It's just using, a function to load a file. It's not even necessary. They just didn't actually check the dependencies. Could have worked fine, I just didn't. Yeah, QA, you know. Oh well. So it has been a bit of a buggy journey. I'm glad I didn't do it on Iron Man, even though it has been an Iron Man style. I've let people die. But I thank everyone that has laid down their lives in order to bring XCOM and the world to this success. So we got to give some honourable mentions, such as obviously Quicksilly, the most kills out of all of our operatives, did a fantastic job at, she was the sniper of legend, and she's basically my favourite female character, so that's awesome. Gotta give credit to Quicksilly. Gotta give credit also to Wogan for being the other part of that 3-man band, but also doing his job, joining the team quite late, but came through in the end. Other honourable mentions go to DLC Man. I forget his name off the top of my head. The China guy. Oh, there you go, China. He did well, but eventually did succumb. His early experience was an assistance in our dire straits, but we came through. He came through for us, and I'm appreciative of that. Of course, we've got to give credit to the full squad, such as Skynox, the man who started as a spider and ended life as a dragon, and even got a chance to use those wings. He did well, even though he shot several of his people in the back. That's just a part of what XCOM's all about. So thank you for honouring the XCOM tradition, being able to provide some heals where they needed to go. Bubbles, the man who's constantly surrounded by a ring of female anime people, he did well as well. Many of the female anime people didn't actually work out as well as he did, but he did well in FTL, and he did well here too. So thank you, KOR, for being a part of it. As well, King, honourable addition. There's probably many others that don't come to mind immediately, but thank you all for being a part of the XCOM project. We have defended Earth together, and though many of us did not survive the journey, we did. As a planet, survive the journey. We live on to a glorious future. We defeated the aliens at XCOM Enemy Unknown 2012. We didn't defeat them in classic XCOM. Sorry about that. But we did defeat them in Terror from the Deep, and that was even more human wave tactics. If only they showed us how many people we lost there. Oh, think it was like over 300 people dead. Oh, something ridiculous. But we did it together. I will look forward to doing another video. The next playthrough will be Final Fantasy X. I will be giving that a go. I say that with a hint of hesitation because while I bought the game and while I have a PlayStation 2, I have actually not tested the converter that converts it from RCA to video on the computer. So that will need testing, but I'll do that over the coming week and we'll have something ready for you next Monday. That's right. We will be seeing a new playthrough. It will be a blind playthrough. I mean, a bit of this XCOM 2012 is blind as well because I just have no idea. But I've never finished the game before. You saw all these achievements come up? They're legit. So, there you go. Humanity's Saviour. Can we do this? Yeah, Humanity's Saviour. Beat the game on any difficulty. So close. Gain access to the last level in your base. Ugh. It's teasing me now. We got a lot of achievements though, 45%. Alright. Meet new people, then kill them. Win a multiplayer match. So yeah, we did reasonably well. Beat the game on classic difficulty. And what was that one that Skyanox got? Angel of Death, I think it was. Yeah. Kill an alien while flying. Single player only. That's right. Thank you for being a part of that. It would have been good for Quicksilly to have got this. Have a soldier survive every mission in a full game. Oh. Lone Wolf. Clear a UFO crash site with one soldier on Classic or Impossible. Technically, Ghost counts as that person, but he didn't actually survive, did he? So, there you go. He killed all the aliens. But yeah. So there wasn't an alien brain for us to shoot. And there wasn't a giant Cthulhian nightmare to kill. It was just an I am an Ethereal with a better hat. Kill me. Okay. You know, they obviously had a plan to try and guide us towards some kind of future problem, but they could have just been nice to us in the first place. They could have just given us the gift of sci-tech early and would have been fine. You know, absolutely fine. But hey, that's just the nature of diplomacy. Most people aren't willing to sit down and talk about it. Definitely not willing to play a children's card game. You know, that's really asking much. So, thank you for watching. That's all I can say. I don't know if there's any post-credits stuff, but what we'll do is we'll probably call it a video shortly and just say thank you for all the fish. Someone's at the door anyway. Oh, shut up, dog. God bless everyone and see you next LP. Coming.